Today's video is sponsored by the MaddenAcademy.com. Check out the link in the description below and use code TDavis to sign up for the best Madden courses and tips available. Fill out a free evaluation and take your Madden game to the next level today. What's going on, guys? In today's video, we're going to talk about the best way you can roll out in Madden 23. In this year's game, it's much more difficult to try to roll out, get outside the pocket with no escape artist ability. You really got to kind of stay in there, into the pocket, make reads, read the field, make progression. So in this video, we're going to talk about an easier way you can really get outside the pocket and utilize a quarterback with much more speed. Me personally, I do like the addition this year to make it more of a in-the-pocket type of passing game. The escape artists and stuff we've seen the last few years was just so OP. It was so extra that you couldn't even guard guys like Kyler Murray and Lamar Jackson if they got outside the pocket. They could just scramble for days and days. So I do like that it was toned down much more in this game, but we also want to get outside the pocket just a little bit, right? It's always fun to use those mobile quarterbacks in Madden. Look at Mike Vick. He's the greatest Madden quarterback ever for a reason, because he had all that speed. So in this video, we really want to use guys like Kyler Murray, Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, even Patrick Mahomes, guys that can really utilize that mobility. Before we jump right into it, make sure you guys are subscribed here to the channel for the best Madden 23 content, Madden 23 tips. I'm on TikTok, I'm on Instagram, I'm on Twitter, at TDavisBrand on every platform. So make sure you're following me everywhere for all my updates. Check out my ebooks and my coachings down in links in the description below as well. All right, guys, so we're in the San Francisco 49ers playbook, but this concept, you can find this type of play in pretty much any playbook in the game. So what you want to look for, and we're going to break it down in a few different formations here, but what you want to look for, and we're going to start with the strong close because I love this addition. You want to look for these plays called PA sprint. Okay, so a lot of plays have them, a lot of playbooks, a lot of formations have them. This 49ers playbook has them in a lot of different stuff. So you want to find the PA sprint plays. So PA sprint halfback flat is usually what it's called. This one's in strong close. They also have one in the I form slot close. Yeah, PA sprint halfback flat here in the I form slot close. Both of these are really, really good, by the way. They have one in their weak Z close. PA halfback sprint halfback flat. They also have one in a single back. I think it's wing pair. Let's see. Yeah, PA sprint halfback flat. That's pretty much what it's called. So you want to find those type of plays. And there's actually one in pretty much every goal line as well. So I like to run this on the goal line a good bit also. So we'll talk about these, but let's just see what it looks like, right? We're going to just run this versus random defenses. It doesn't matter. So the reason this is good, helps you get outside the pocket, is because it's basically like the computer's doing it for you. All you have to do is hike the ball, and then you don't want to touch anything till he gets outside the pocket. So with the way this play is built into the game, the computer's going to roll out for you. So I don't really actually take control of the quarterback until he pretty much is outside the pocket, past the tight end, and looking to make a decision. Right? So before we even worry about any hot routes or anything, just take a look at it. Right? All I'm going to do is hike the ball, and I'm not going to touch the controller until he pretty much is outside the pocket, passing those outside defenders. So I hike it, and watch this. Look how he rolls out for me. Now I can do whatever I want here. I go ahead and hit that crossing route to DeAndre Hopkins. So let me talk about what I'm saying here in the replay. Right? So we go ahead and hike it. All I do is press A. I press A, and look what the quarterback does to me. It's a fake roll. It doesn't really even hand it off, so you know it's quick. And then this is the computer doing this. The computer is rolling out for me. I take control about here, right? So I'm outside the pocket. I'm outside that right hip of the offensive or the right tackle, and now I can take control. Whatever I want to do, I can run with Kyler Murray. Look how open the running back is. That's why I love this play, because obviously the computer does the great rollout, but there's so many options to attack with. Down the field, or even this running back halfback route. Like this running back halfback route barely ever gets covered, especially versus man coverages. He seems like it never gets covered. So I can either take it up the field. I could probably use Connor as a lead blocker here, follow him, run with Murray. I could dump it off to Connor, or I can wait and I can just hit my guy DeAndre Hopkins coming deep down the field on that nice crossing route. So this play, in my opinion, the best rollout in the game. So let's go ahead and run it again here one more time before we make any adjustments. Hike it. Not pressing anything, not pressing anything. Computer takes control, and they did a great job there with their contains. I had to give the computer some credit there. That was a great job. Let's do it again, though. Not taking control. Now I'm taking control. As soon as I'm outside the pocket, we have all these things open. Hit the crossing route once again. So a couple adjustments, though, that I do like to make. And let me just move the ball back a little bit more. Give myself some room. You can really just run it how it is, honestly, if you want to keep it simple and don't make any adjustments. You can keep that corner out. So sometimes a couple things I'll do is I'll just go ahead and streak B like that, kind of clear out the defenders for X to get open. I will put my tight end on a curl route just like this. So now I have some options. Whether I want to check it down to the curl or the crossing route, we'll go ahead and run it here. See there, look how open James Conner is. Like, that's the easiest dump off ever. If we don't want to run with the quarterback, if we don't want to get out too far outside the pocket, we can just check it down. Let's go ahead and do it again. He'll double team that edge defender. We can throw to James Conner. We can wait. We can throw to D-Hop coming over top. So it's not something you want to run every single play, but it's definitely something I love to mix in because I know everyone's out there struggling to really run with their quarterback. This will make it much easier. Now, let's go ahead and do it out of a different formation because I think the strong close one is good. I think the I-form slot close one is really good, but the single back wing pair one seems interesting to me. So I do want to go ahead and take a look at this one. Now, obviously, too, I prefer to roll out, to the preference side of your quarterback. I think it's fine. Like, say, for example, here we want to run with Kyler Murray to the left. I think it's going to be fine. And we'll worry about the hard routes in a second. But I think you can just still roll out to the left pretty normally. Yeah, you can still roll out fine. I mean, it's not as good because you're not going to the, the throwing side of him. But it's still fine. So on single back wing pair, we have a lot of options we can go to as well with this. I like to usually block B, actually, to give myself a little bit more of that outside blocker to allow myself to roll out a little bit better. So you see here, now I have a little bit more time. I can throw to X. I can throw to the tight end corner, really whatever. And I like this play because it does have that tight end corner out. So what you can do is, I like to go ahead and block B, like I said. You see A on that tight end corner. I like to actually streak RB like this. Now I have a little flood going to the right. Let's go ahead and hike it. We'll try to roll out. What do we have? We don't take control. And then we also have this tight end corner now. So it makes the rollout even better because you do have that corner route that you can attack on the sidelines. And you see here, look at once we block B, watch how B is like kind of like an outside blocker. Like he picks up any guy really coming off the edge there. Look at that. Like that makes it so much easier to make a nice read outside the pocket. That's why I think this single back wing pair one, might be the best one out of this because you have that extra blocker on the outsides. We also have the I-form slot close, which we mentioned a tad bit here. It looks like this. You can do a lot of different things. I like to usually just streak that tight end. You can put him on a curl if you want to as well. And then you have that deep crosser. You also have the post route to X. There you go here. Look how open B is going to get. We have all day outside the pocket. Rolls out for us. So once again, I'm not touching anything. Until I get outside the pocket, I'm letting the computer do this whole thing. Ready? Not touching, not touching, not touching, not touching, not... Now I'm taking control right there. And we're already outside the pocket. So it does it for us. And they can't really come off the edge and get like a cheap or clean sack on us at all. So one last time here for this video. This time they're sending a blitz off the edge. It doesn't matter. We still get outside the pocket. And we try to make a throw to D-Hop there. So just a nice tool you guys can add in to easily get outside the pocket. Now, like I said, not something I'd recommend running all game. You want to build a scheme, be inside the pocket, make reads. I think it's a great tool. I think it's phenomenal inside the red zone, even at the goal line. So make sure you guys mix this into your offense for sure. Hey, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed that video. Make sure to hit that subscribe button to keep up to date with all my exclusive content here on my YouTube channel. And don't forget to click the links in the description below if you want more cool stuff from your boy.